Namaskar. Today we are meeting after a long gap, and I am going to discuss about a paradox. Or it may not be a paradox if you are very attentive and you can find out why it is not a paradox. If it is not a paradox, that you can find out, or if it is a paradox, that also you can find out. It will be a series. I will start today, and finally we will discuss about the paradox at the end of the series. So let me start with Euler's identity. No, let me start with exponentiation. We know if x is a variable and x to the power m whole to the power n, then we can say that is same as x to the power n into n. So for example, suppose you want to find out 3 to the power 2, that is 9. So x is 3, 2 is n, and that is 9. Now suppose you want to find out 3 to the power 2 to the power 2. So 3 to the power 2 whole to the power 2, that is 9 to the power 2, which is 81. So that you also can say it is 3 to the power 2 to 2 into 2, which is 3 to the power 4, which is 81. So this identity we know, or this relation that we know from our school days. X to the power n to the power n is equal to x to the power n. We are going to use this identity along with Euler's identity. Now let us see what is Euler's identity. It is very simple. Exponential I theta, exponential power is I theta, that is cos theta plus I sin theta. This is the identity, Euler identity. Now suppose this theta is equal to 2 pi. Then what will happen? So for theta we put 2 pi next. If we put 2 pi for theta, then e to the power theta becomes e to the power 2 pi I. Now e to the power 2 pi I or e to the power theta is cos theta plus I sin theta. So theta is 2 pi. So it is cos 2 pi plus I sin 2 pi. Cos 2 pi is 1, sin 2 pi is 0. Therefore it is 1 plus I into 0, which is 1. So we can say 1 is equal to e to the power 2 pi I, or e to the power 2 pi I is equal to 1. This we can say. Now suppose theta is equal to pi. If theta is equal to pi, then e to the power theta is e to the power pi I, which will be cos pi plus I sin pi. Sin pi is 0, cos pi is minus 1. So e to the power pi I is minus 1 plus I into 0, which is minus 1. So we can say now minus 1 is equal to e to the power pi I. So e to the power pi I is equal to minus 1. Now we know 1 to the power anything is 1. So 1 we can write as 1 is equal to square root of 1. That is 1 square root is 1 to the power half. Square root is to the power half. So 1 is equal to 1 to the power half. Now 1 we have seen from Euler's identity that 1 is equal to e to the power 2 pi I. So for 1 we will write e to the power 2 pi I on the right hand side. So it is e to the power 2 pi I to the power half. Now so we have got 1 is equal to e to the power 2 pi I to the power half. Now we will use the identity x to the power m to the power n is equal to x to the power mn. Here x is e, m is 2 pi I, n is half. So this will be equal to e to the power 2 pi I into half. Now 2 pi I into half, and that will be e to the power pi I. So 1 is equal to e to the power pi I. Next. So we have seen 1 is equal to e to the power pi I. But from Euler's identity, we already know that e to the power pi I is equal to minus 1. So 1 is equal to e to the power pi I is equal to minus 1. So from this, we come at the result 1 is equal to minus 1. Isn't it astonishing? Is it true? What we have done? Is it correct or not? This is a paradox that we have to answer or see or investigate further. After looking at the second paradox, I will come to this fact. Thank you for today.